Hi everyone, Ace of Pirate back with you again today, and we're going to be continuing the verticality series that we started on Skyscraper, and today we're going to be looking at border. Now I know there's some Skyscraper footage playing in the background, don't think I've gone mad. There's a reason that I'm showing you this, it just highlights a point that I made in the last video really well. And the point that I made was how I use my drones, how I use both of them in tandem. Now as you might have noticed, I've put one into the closet area there, because that's where I'm planning on entering the building. We're playing a work office objective here, so my intention is to enter via closet. So I'm now sending my second drone. I'm giving that call out, telling where Ella is, and I see Doc behind the desk in work office. So I'm going to leave my drone in there. I know it's not hidden particularly well, but hopefully this is going to be quite quick. So what I'm going to do is just have a quick scout. I'm going to use both visuals. So I'm taking the cue there. There's a window open. That could have been for a peek. So I'm just going to be cautious, get back into my drone, and I'm going to use that drone again that's down in that location. So I'll just check that Doc's still in position, which he is. So that's great. And then get on my other drone that's downstairs. And just make sure, very briefly, because I know I need to be quick here. People move all the time in Siege, so I just need to get in there. I've done my best. And then get that spot opened up. That's a spot that I told you about in the last video, and there you go, easy kill, 5v2, and on we go. So that's why I wanted to show you that video. I just thought it was a really good example. But now we're going to move on, get onto border map, and we're going to go over all those locations that will help you get kills. Getting straight into it then, the first place that we're going to take a look at is probably one of the most common hiding spots on border. So generally you'd see an armory locker's objective, and that wall's probably going to be reinforced. You put the door through. If you maybe don't have a thermite or anything, you still choose to enter it, and you've got somebody hiding in the corner by the lockers. It happens probably 50% of the rounds that you play on this, maybe more, so this is a really great position to remember. I'll speed up the in-between so that you know, I'm not boring you with getting in between, but basically you want to get yourself down into ventilation room, and then it's the corner to your right as you go through the window, and that will blow out through to the corner in armory lockers. So nice and easy. Anybody led in there is going to struggle to move. That floor goes out. They're not going to be able to get anywhere in time, and you're going to get an easy kill onto them. So next up, maybe you've got the wall breached into armory lockers, or possibly even you're coming from the archives side and somebody is hidden between the two sets of lockers where the single window is. It can be a really powerful position, especially for those late pushers. So again, we're going to get downstairs. You can go through ventilation or through the main door, and you want to get yourself into the server room, sort of server room workshop area, and then just shoot out that corner opposite the hatch. So remember where the hatch is, and then you're just looking at sort of closer to the wall there, and you can see straight up onto that single window. It can also be a good place for defenders as well. Don't forget this. These work both ways. Blow that out. Somebody's trying to rappel in through that window. It's a really good way to cover it. So next position that we're looking at, you've probably all seen this one. You're approaching officers and you've got somebody hid behind the wall there. It might be soft, it might be reinforced, but basically we want to get downstairs, we want to get into tellers, and then the spot that we're looking for is right next to this extraction, this sort of ceiling fan. It just takes one shot, to be honest. You can see the rear walls there, the soft walls off to the left, and anybody hiding in there. Quite commonly they might be behind a deployable shield, so again it's another great way to take that out without tackling it head on. Looking at officers again, we're approaching the single window from officers, and we've got somebody hiding in behind the desk. The wall behind them there leads to archives, quite often reinforced. So what we're going to do is get ourselves down, this time into the bathroom instead of into tellers, and it's pretty much similar area, but just outside and into the next room. And if you blow out the corner there by the door, again you can see Mute moving around up there. You're going to get an easy kill through there. Shooting through the girders is a little bit of an acquired skill. That'll take you a little bit of time to get used to, but just keep trying, you'll get used to that. Another common place that we've got here on officers is hard right as soon as you go in. They've got the desk and the monitor there for cover, and it can be quite a difficult place to root people out of. If they know you're coming from that side, it's quite a common one. So get yourself down the stairs in tellers. Blow out to the right hand side of the hatch close to the windows, and you can see there plenty of movement up above you. You can shoot out right up to the desk, so even if they sat on top of the desk you can still get an angle on them. I've got a kill coming at the end of the video, make sure to watch out for it, and it kills somebody in exactly that location, so it shows how well that can be used. Next up, really common location to be held both by defenders and attackers is the top of east stairs. Stairways being really, really important in this game. Great for rotation. If you can hold one of them, you know where the enemy is then going to have to rotate on the second stairwell. It can also be really popular for run-outs here. If you're trying to approach break room, they'll get run out onto south balcony. I've done it countless times. You can get 2 or 3 easy kills. So all the way under east stairs there, or the top of east stairs if you will, it's all wooden and breakable, like the majority of border. So basically you could shoot out the whole way along there and it'll be the entire catwalk. But the 2 main areas are where this red scaffolding in, that's where the door is, and then down at the other end on the wall by tellers. This is going to be, I mean, how many times have you seen this, especially as a defender? You've seen this where attackers have got themselves up there and they're just trying to peek that entire length of corridor, and it is such a powerful position. So next up, we've got ourselves back towards Armoury Lockers there. So we're on the rappel. We can see that they've got that bandited. So maybe your Twitch is dead, or with the new update to Twitch, Twitch has only got 5 darts per drone now. So very possibly run out of those. Or you might have your Thatcher there. Thatcher's been taken out early. So you've got the problem of opening up that wall, which can be really powerful. Get yourself inside of exit hallway, basically in through the main double door. Shoot out the roof straight above you. It's just outside of ventilation if you want a slightly safer entrance, and then you're going to be able to take out both of those bandits. If Bandit's there himself bandit tricking, you might just get a cheap kill as well. Another popular location, the wall isn't always blown out, sometimes it's a bit of a double mirror setup, but you'll basically have mirror playing back in the small office, looking to get a peek out of the side of the mirror and out of the double Armoury Lockers wall. So get yourself inside of server room, literally just in through the door next to the hatch, easy place to remember. You shoot that out, you're going to be able to get to the mirror, you're going to be able to get to mirror herself if she's playing there. I wouldn't always recommend this, but just so you can have a look at what it looks like, maybe you leave a teammate up here, they're ready for that mirror to drop, and then look how exposed she is there. So it's going to be an easy headshot. You can't miss the headshot on that one. So I think this is the final one we've got on the attacking team now. So again, the triple wall in officers quite often or almost certainly be bandited. You can get yourself into tellers quite easily there. If you hit the concrete, you know you've gone too far towards the wall. Take a step back, it's just at the side of hatch, and then that's going to open up that entire, you can see I've got the bandit battery there, it's going to open up that entire wall. You can take out all that utility from underneath, and if bandit moves in, you can see you could get the kill as well. These things are going to be so much more important with this Twitch nerf coming in, that's coming with the mid-season reinforcements, where she's being taken from 15 to 5 darts. You know, other operators are going to have to step up and start getting those utilities off the board. So slightly different to the Skyscraper one, I've gone on to smoke here and I'm looking at some defensive positions as well. So I'm going to look at common places to enter the building and how you can manage those from above or below. So this one is very common for a bomb mode. You're trying to get straight into supply room. You've got the single window. I'm not going to lie to you, it is quite a tricky one. You're going to struggle to get the kills possibly on them coming into the room, but that there is a very popular plant location because it can be watched from outside the single window, so that is very, very easy to deny from up there in security room, or CCTV as it's often known. Now another common one that you have to cover on the defensive side is covering the main door attack. As you can see, very bright sunlight out there. Somebody by the truck can be quite difficult to deal with. Another option, get yourself upstairs into Armoury Lockers. As I've said, these things work both ways. So as you'd use it to get the bandit batteries down, blow it out and use it to cover the main door. Not a problem. You can cover that entire exit hallway there quite easily. And again, people are coming through that door. They're worried about workshop. They're worried about ventilation. They're not looking up above them. So a common one to use for entrance as well is that ventilation window. I used it earlier to show you how to get underneath this spot with Buck. So as a smoke, we could get in there with his shotgun. You can blow that out just in the corner by the lockers again, and you can see what an excellent view you get there. And again, I got a kill on that window the other day, not a problem. Such an easy headshot, you can barely miss it, to be honest. Right, where are we now? We've got the detention hall, the hole that gets blown in the detention wall quite often. Even if it's reinforced, they'll blow that open quite often. So easy way to deal with it. Get yourself up into security just in front of all the CCTV monitors, and you blow out the floor. And this is something that can be done in advance. You don't need to do this because you think somebody is coming in there. Get up there in the prep phase, get it blown out ready, and then it's not just you that can play that space. You know, maybe you die, maybe you're out of the round, and it just gives your team the opportunity to get up there and take that advantage, even if you're not available. So think about that, you know, think about your routes throughout the preparation phase. So that's all I've got for you on Border. I'm sure there's plenty more hiding places that you can use. What I'm trying to do is just give you a really good grip of the basics of using verticality. Very, very important on Border. If you've watched any Pro League maps, you'll have seen, you know, one of the first things they do is get themselves upstairs and start blowing those spots out so that they can cover the popular entrances and hiding spots. As I've said, you know, playing at a silver gold level even, these are just kills for fun. You'll just get, honestly, you will win rounds so much. I had somebody on stream the other day tell me that they'd got an ace using the spots in the Skyscraper video, so definitely working. And as you can see from the footage that I'm putting up alongside the video, you know, I'm not having a problem getting footage on the maps that I'm looking at either. So definitely a good thing to learn. Thanks again for coming back. We are getting subscribers every single day. It's absolutely amazing, and we really, really do appreciate your support. We try to be as interactive as possible, so please get in the comments, and, you know, we'll reply wherever we can. We'll give any assistance, answer any questions you've got, or maybe you've got tips that can help other people as well. So, you know, get yourself in there and let's help everybody get better. Hopefully you've seen something today that's going to help you improve. You're going to get yourself onto Border, get some more kills, win some more rounds, and just improve and enjoy your game more. So hopefully you've seen something that'll help you say enough is enough, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.